Okay guys, here is lesson 19 and we are doing the exact same thing that we just did from lesson 18, except now you see my problem is written vertically, it's up and down. So before, this is horizontally. This is what we just did in our last lesson. Now we're going to do the same kind of adding, it's just going to be vertically. It's going to look a little different, that's it. Okay, so again, you guys are very good at this. You can do it. So I've shown you here my 54. So here's 54. So because it's vertical, we line them up differently. If that doesn't work for you, it's okay if you have them going this way. It all makes the same thing. But I just want you to see it because some of us, this might work a little bit easier for our brains to see the discs lined up in a different way. Okay? So, 54, and then my 68. All right? So now, of course, we start in the ones place. Let's group these together and see if we can bundle any to make a 10. I see here, I can make 2. Now I have a 10. These guys are going to go. They've been bundled. Here's the 10. All right? Now let's go into the tens place. These guys come over here. They can be bundled to make a 100. There's the 100. So then we write what we have left, right? Easy. How many hundreds? 1. How many tens? 2. How many ones? 2. That's your answer. Okay? That's what we should see you doing. If you're going to be doing this without using the discs, all right? So this is an option. I think I'm going to say for the first 2 problems on your page, we will use the place value chart. After that, if you don't need the place value chart anymore, I'm going to say go ahead and just show me the equation up here. So look, 4 plus 8 equals 12. So here's my 2 from the ones place. Remember, we bundled a 10. So that's going to go down here so we don't forget it. Remember when we put it up here, we start to forget that there are answers up there. So we want to remember we have it here. 5 plus 6 equals 11 plus 1 is 12. Same answer. Okay, now I'm going to move straight to the book because you guys can do this. It's the same thing that we just did. So this is on page 76, and you'll see it's lesson 19. So I told you, for these first 2 problems, I want you to show me the discs. Okay? You're writing the problems vertically. All right? Same thing here. Writing the problems vertically. Then down here, if you don't need the place value discs anymore, then don't worry about it. You don't have to do that for the rest of these problems. Just show me the answer. So let's try this one. 8 plus 1 is 9. Did we bundle anything to go to the tens? No, we did not. 6 plus 6 is 12. So that would be, right, going into the hundreds. But we don't have to write it up there because there's nothing else there. 129. So you're going to finish this page. Then you're going to turn the page. You have 2 more problems. Please, children, be very, very careful because I have seen that when you're lining up your problems, you're not being super duper careful. And then these are all in different spots. And then when you go to add up your numbers, it's really tricky because your brain is confused about what's in the ones, the tens, and the hundreds. So be very, very careful. All right, over here we have 38 fewer girls attended summer camp than boys. 79 girls attended. All right, so here are my boys. Do we know how many boys? We don't know. How many boys attended summer camp? That's what we're trying to figure out. So we know how many girls. We know that there were 79 girls. Okay. But there were 38 fewer girls that attended. We know that fewer means less, right? So we're going to say 38 fewer. This bunch here If we take these two numbers together, we're going to find out how many boys. So children, what do we need to do to figure out this equation? Are we going to add or subtract? We're going to add. See, we're going to put these two numbers together. 79 plus 38. You're going to figure that out. Then I want you to tell me how many children attended summer camp. Well, once we figure out how many girls, then we can figure out how many boys. So we know how many girls. I'm not going to tell you. We know we're going to figure out how many boys. So be very careful with your math. And then you can figure out that problem. So this is problem set. Lesson 19. Good luck.